Today I got something that I've been looking forward to featuring on my channel for quite a while now. I'm checking out the Spira S-450 TGR. It's a guitar that promises high performance without the high-end price tag, but does it deliver? Let's unbox this guitar and find out. First thing I notice is it's a much nicer green than it is in the pictures. In real life, it looks a lot cooler. So I tried making it a bit less green in here, so this would pop a little bit more, but it feels like I made it worse. But anyway, in real life, hopefully the B-roll captures this, but in real life, this does look very, very cool. So immediately, in the room at least, the S-450 grabs your attention with this stunning trans green gloss finish. The roasted poplar body paired with the flame maple top looks premium, but apparently also contributes to its tonal qualities. If you believe in tone woods, do I believe in it? Do you believe in it? Let me know. It has a modern D-shaped Canadian roasted maple neck, so it should feel solid and comfortable. The roasted maple fretboard has a 14-inch radius and 24 jumbo frets. The 25.5-inch scale length should provide a familiar feel for many players, same as what you get on a Fender style guitar with a much flatter fretboard radius. It uses a synthetic bone nut, which ensures consistent tuning stability. Speaking of which, the black locking tuning machine heads and fixed bridge further enhance tuning consistency, so it should make a really reliable guitar for both practice and performing. It's equipped with Spira's custom-made villain pickups, which I recently tried out on another Spira guitar, the T400. That was a really good guitar, slightly cheaper than this one. They have powerful mid to high output sounds using ceramic magnets, so whether you're chugging through heavy riffs or soaring into high-pitched leads, I think the villain pickups provide clarity and punch while cutting through the mix. The website has them rated at 12k resistance, but my last Spira, I tried the neck and it was 7.5, so I think it might be listed slightly wrong on the website, but let's check these ones with a multimeter. Okay, so resistance on the bridge pickup is 12.09, neck pickup 7.51, so pretty much exactly the same as the last one. Pretty good sounding pickups though. Inductance for the bridge pickup is 5.4. And neck pickup 3.44. In the middle, the resistance 4.67 and inductance 2.21. Oh, and while we're doing measurements, let's weigh this one. Obviously, if you buy one, it won't be exactly the same weight as this one, but it'll give you a rough idea of what you can expect, hopefully. Okay. Set to 0. So we've got 3.125. Kilos for the weight, so times that by 2.2 for pounds is that. So I think I've covered all the specs there. The truss rod is double action and the nut width is 43 millimeters, and I think that's everything. So now I'll run you through some tones so you can hear what it sounds like. But before I do, please subscribe if you're enjoying this video. It helps me continue making more of these videos for you, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start off with a clean sound. There's no coil splitting or anything, so it's just the 3 positions: neck, both, and bridge. Middle. And bridge. I think my favourite position is the middle position for clean stuff on this guitar. I don't think I stretched the strings in enough, so I'm going to give them another go round and we'll do another clean sound, maybe a slightly different clean sound, but with the strings a bit more stretched in. Okay, so now I've got like a pushed plexi type sound, like a mid gain, mid to high gain kind of breakup. Starting off on the neck position. Bridge pickup. So now I've pushed the gain up a little bit more and it sounds like this. So what did you think of that? For me, the neck is very comfortable. There's no sharp fret ends, no buzzing. Action is a little high, but everybody ships their guitars with a high action, and I like a really low action. This is a good neck, I really like it. Sound-wise, I had a feeling that I was going to be really happy with it because I really enjoyed the sound of the last Spira that I tried that had the same pickups. I do personally prefer slightly hotter pickups. Most of my guitars have invaders or EMGs, hot rails and that kind of thing. It's just my thing. The cool thing about these kind of pickups is that you can always add a bit more in the form of a boost pedal or like a tube scream or whatever. I find that it's a bit more difficult to take away rather than add when it comes to pickup output. I do love this colour. I have a bit of a thing for green guitars. I actually own more green guitars than any other colour, I think. I can think of like eight guitars right now. So I might have a problem. There's worse problems to have, let's face it. These are about £329 or 400 euros, I think. I'm not too sure about the European price, but I think you get so much guitar for the money. Realistically, for the equivalent Schecter, like maybe the C6 Pro, that's a really good guitar too, but it's about twice the price. But even though this guitar gives you everything, we always want a bit more. So if I had to come up with a few things that I'd change, it's a very small list. I think that the bridge is fine, nothing wrong with it. But like I said about the T400, I prefer the Hipshot style hardtail, like a copy of that. I just like them a bit more. And maybe for adding a truss rod spoke wheel, the spoke wheel adjustment for the truss rod, that would make life a little bit easier. Other than that, It's a really good guitar, and I think it's worth every penny. This is the Spira T400. Check out this video as well if you can, because it's also a very good guitar and a little bit cheaper than this one. And if I had to choose between them, I would pick